What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by My Music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name After Sound, and I do have a new song out recently called Dreamin', so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. Okay, guys, I'm looking at a land update from almost a week ago, and I wasn't going to do an update on this just because there wasn't much information, but we do have an additional announcement from the team, from Cryptomancer specifically, I should say, I'll cover both of those. So here is the land update from March 4th, which, like I said, was almost a week ago at this point. I'm recording this on the morning of March 10th, but again, just kind of standard stuff. The team is monitoring the start of like QA and responding to initial tester feedback. They fixed some bugs, fixed some rounding problems. Again, it's just like minor things, but at this point, right, you know, this is what we need to go through, and this was my, I don't want to say concern, but I don't know how long this process takes, right? So I don't know if you saw a couple of weeks ago, I was like getting excited about the fact that, oh, maybe LAN could come out on March 4th. Obviously it didn't, right? My hope is that it comes out on March 18th, but they've already announced what they're planning to release on March 18th, and maybe they put this in, maybe they don't. Obviously it's like a week away at this point. So if it doesn't happen then, hopefully April 1st, which, you know, is like right outside the time frame, but would be acceptable in terms of like the Q1 deadline that the team was going for. But we just don't know how long QA takes. It took a long time for land 1.5. My hope is that it doesn't take that much longer, or that same amount of time for 1.75. So this is where we're at. This is where we're at in the week ahead, which is pretty much what he's been doing. I will continue to monitor QA testing and look for any bug fixes or adjustments that need to be done before release. So that was the update from last week. We could probably expect a new one coming soon, but here was the other thing that he mentioned a couple of days later, which was a change, or as he puts it, a surprise twist for land 1.75. We've decided going forward that totem fragments will only be able to be found when harvesting from research huts, castles, and keeps. Harvesting from any other worksite will no longer trigger a totem roll. This change will become effective with land 1.75 launch and is being done to slow down the rate at which totem fragments are discovered, so it will take longer to reach mint limits. It also adds a bit of extra incentive to keep doing research. That's all for now. QA testing is going well, and I'm continuing to monitor minor bug fixes. So yes, and it looks like he responded here that the chances will stay the same on those rolls in the ways that you can find them. So this is interesting for me because again, totem fragments have not been something that I have even really focused on. I haven't gotten many, if any. I don't even know how much I have right now. So it's like I don't know what the rate should be, but it's clearly too high, right? The team is looking at this and saying it's clearly too high. What do I like from this? Okay, personally, well, I do have a keep, so I like the fact that I can still continue earning them, even though it hasn't been fantastic for me. But more importantly, I like the focus on research. I like the added incentive and the extra utility that it gives to research. Now, again, we still don't know what research is going to be used for. They haven't really, I don't even know if they've gotten to that point yet. In terms of thinking through like the full utility of research as it extends to not just land 2.0 whenever that comes out, but to the other things that they want to do along the way, right? So whether it comes to the Conclave Arcana wagons, which they've mentioned, whether it comes to the potions that they want to use for survival mode, the cooldown potions, or revival potions, that's what it's called. Again, we have no idea where and how that's going to be used when it pertains to research, but I like the fact that there is this focus on research, and mainly because research is a sink, right? Research means that resources are getting burned for something that is not tradable, right? So people are doing this purely for the love of the game and expanding. Now, research might have indirect effects where it's just like, okay, well, maybe you can upgrade, you know, to shout out to the Mithril Mafia, right? Maybe you can upgrade the iron that you get or some of the resources that you get, or maybe you can upgrade certain buildings in the future, right? Which will lead to higher output. But there's no direct thing where people who are going for research right now, or even in the near future, will be able to just be like, yeah, let me just sell whatever, right? That I get. You can't do that with research. So I like this. But again, is it going to change much of the behavior? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think Land 1.75 and the launch of the 3 new resources is going to be a shakeup enough to see just, when I say shakeup, like it's going to, people will have to figure out how they're going to move forward, what the new costs associated with Land will be, and then figure out if research is going to play any role in that, right? Maybe the team announces some things for research, additional things for research in the near future when Land 1.75 is out or shortly after that. But at this point in time, it is what it is. I like the fact that they're giving it a little bit more utility here. I would love to see them give a lot of bit more utility, but I think we'll get there. So my land outlook, right, is hopefully within the next month here, if that's what the team is still shooting for. We do get 1.75. We get to see what the... We get to see what the where the dust settles, right? With 1.75, maybe give it until the end of April or even May, and then at that point, hopefully with Conclave Arcana coming out around May, we can get some usage in utility wagons. We can get some usage in survival mode potions, right? All that stuff. So the next 3 months ish for land hopefully will be exciting, and that's without anything else beyond what the team has mentioned so far. So again, I'm excited for land. As you saw that I purchased more land recently, and I'm slowly getting it online. But this is cool. So it's a small update, but that's kind of where things are at. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.